Hey everybody, it's Chloe to Save the Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is finally another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTube. And today we are playing with the Kiss Glamlite collection. So if you want to see what is in this collection, the look we create, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Welcome to another edition of Willows on a Tear. Just kidding. Ah, the birds. Such noisy critters I had forgotten. So if I can't forget, now you can't forget. Alrighty, so it has been a hot minute. Unfortunately, as I'm filming it, it has been a week since I lost my Abby. We are picking her up today. Been awful. She was my little quack, but we don't want to make this a sad video. I just wanted to say that has been why I've been away even longer, other than the Canada Post strike and me having a I don't know what to film moment. But I got this. So I only did one makeup Black Friday sale, and because Canada Post was, well, I didn't know at the time. Did I know they were on time on the strike? Because I think it was during the week, so I think they had gone, yes, they had gone on strike. So luckily they shipped by UPS. So I ordered, so they had a sale. This is still on sale right now, and you can still get it for the good price. I think I might have had a slightly better discount, but I can't remember anymore. But the set without the bag is going for $66, and then there's a 25% off coupon, so it's like about 26. That was 66 Canadian, and then that was like $26 off. So yeah, I had a 40% discount, I think. So it would have been $40 plus the shipping. I paid $43 plus shipping. So now the full collection comes with everything that's in this bag, but this bag, because the one I ordered was the full PR collection without the box. And then it said in there that there was no bag, and no PR box, no bag, and it came with a limited edition postcard. I didn't get the limited edition postcard, but I got this. At first, when I opened the bag, I was like, did they send me the box anyways? Because I didn't have my glasses on. And nope, they sent me the bag. So I don't know if it was an extra Black Friday thing. We have too many bags. It was a mistake. I don't know. I'm super grateful because this thing is pretty rad. So it comes with an adjustable strap. It also has a handle. You've got your lenticular cover there. You could actually put a thin lock between here and lock your move more towards the top, but you could lock it, and there we go. So we'll look in the inside as we're talking, as I'm pulling the stuff from the outside, because I don't want to open it and have things spill out. But anyways, there we go. So I was so chuffed, and that kind of, since it was a pretty crappy week, that kind of gave me a little spark. It also made me watch, in the Kiss, Anthology Volume 2, it has a movie. So this was so funny. They did the movie, when I watched it late night when I was sick when I was a kid, it was Kiss and the Phantom Theme Park, but here they call it, I believe, Kiss and the Phantom? Kiss and Attack of the Phantoms, that's it. But I think I remember it being called, at least in Canada, Kiss and the Phantom Theme Park. But anyways, I rewatched it last night. It was still so good. Cheesy goodness. I love it. It's so 1970s for sure. All right. I don't know what Pearl did, but let's see what's in this bag. So, whoops. It's a really good size bag. It held the whole collection in boxes, so I left everything in boxes in here. Okay, we're back. Had to talk to Willow. Not that I don't think it's helped any. Alrighty, so I'll leave the palette for last. So in this collection came a lip kit. It's in one of these boxes here that you pull out, like so. I did look, because I put everything into the bag to get out of its box. That's how I found out about the bag. I would have been really surprised. I guess I could have left it as an unboxing, but I was too excited to open it. But anyways, there is the Kiss lipstick. So in Canada, in BC in particular, there's a suburb of Vancouver called Surrey, or the city of Surrey, and I don't know if it still does, but it used to have the biggest collection of Kiss fans, or Kiss Army, in the world. And it is this beautiful red color here. If I remember, I'll insert some pictures of the Kiss members in their heyday in their makeup on top. I think I really liked, as a kid, Paul Stanley, and then I liked, oh, I've just forgotten his name again. I'll pop it up. Oh, my memory is really bad. Who played the Catman? So, and then we have this red lip liner to go with. The packaging on this is really, really nice. See that, the Kiss lips on there. So then we have that. So the first thing that we have in here is the lip kit. So let's pop that back. And then inside we also have two bases. We've got the black and white stage makeup base. Online are calling it an eye primer. I've seen people do the Kiss looks in black and white with it, and you get a black and a white. So there we go. I'm not sure. This may be a 2-look video. If it is, you'll see 2 looks. And I'm going out today to pick up Abby, and my friend and I are doing breakfast. So I'm going to do a more normal eye look, but I might, if I can find a stencil today to do a really fun eye look, I might try the base to do a bigger kind of eye look, and then maybe a paler foundation. So we will see. So anyways, we've got the 2 eye primers, and then to go with your 2 eye primers in black and white, you got 2 mascara. So this is the Platform Lash Mascara. You get a black and a white. Packaging is a little stiff, which is fine. You don't want it to all fall out. So there we go. And then they have this really cool shape to them. It makes it a little bit weird to get out. So you kind of have to twist it a bit. Ah, handy letter opener. So they come like this. You have a black and a white. At first I thought, oh, it would be interesting if this was kind of like the fibers and you put that on top to make it thicker, but it is a black and a white, which is very cool. I bought a white one before and I didn't like it, and it's since it dried out, so I'm really excited to try one. I'd like to find one that does actually really coat your lashes. So if I do a second look, then we'll definitely use the white one, or maybe we'll do a little on the bottom lashes, because then I can always put a black on top for when I'm going out. And then we have the Kiss mirror. This one is really cool. So the packaging, you have Kiss like so. That. And there we go. And then on the mirror, we've got their 4 totems on there, or face designs. In the movie, they called them their magic totems. So there we go. That gave them their power, because without their totems, they would just be normal human beings. So anyways, there's the mirror. I guess I should leave that out for sure, because we're going to be playing with that pretty close to right away. And then last but not least is, oh, I'm going to show you the inside of this first. We'll look at the palette last. So here is the inside. So you have, again, the little power symbols inside. You've got a nice little zippered compartment in here. So you could definitely use this if you wanted to store this makeup, to put other makeup in there from Glamlite, because this thing is pretty big. So like once I take everything, if I take everything out of its boxes, in the back it's 2023 Kiss Catalog Limited, but it is one of the light faux leather bags. I wouldn't put anything heavy in it, especially if you wanted to carry it like this, because I would think eventually this would probably tear. I've had bags like this before. If you just like the bag, all the pieces are on sale separately as well. When I originally went to look at the Glamlite sale, I was like, oh, the palette's on sale. So I added that, and I got another palette in. Then I got to the bottom and was like, whole collection for that price? Sold. So I backed out the single palettes to save a little bit on shipping, because I was going to get the Fresh Prince palette, because I could have got it for like $7, but it upped the shipping by $3 or $4. So I'm like, you know what? We're good. We don't need it. We just want this. We weren't sure we wanted it when the collection first came out. We're like, ooh, that's cool. Kiss in the Phantom Theme Park, woohoo. And then I saw the swatches on the palette, and it was like, crap. crap on a crutch. I want this. So anyways, so I was lucky. I waited and I got it for an amazing price. Now so far, because, and they put it on the label that's on the outside of the box, the package itself came to $27, and then there was $17 shipping, I want to say. So I came to like $43. So I'm hoping that there's no duty on it, but you never know. Sometimes UPS will send you a letter later. So if it didn't, this was the awesomest deal, because it came to 43 US, which would probably be close to $60 Canadian, and that's freaking amazing for all this, especially when you see the palette. So the palette comes in this box here. So you've got the shiny Kiss logo, and kind of like from their stage show, they always had Kiss and really big. And then you have their floral faces. So yeah, so this is the original 4 members on there. So I always like Paul Stanley's Star, and of course there's Gene Simmons. And then one of them is, I believe this is Ace Frehley, and I think it's Chris something or other. I'm really sorry that I'm forgetting your name, so I will pop that up. Yeah, and I just watched it last night. Anyways, the Catman. So it was Starman, Catman, the Demon, and Starlight. I think that was the names. And then they had a couple other members afterwards who had different characters before they went to Makeupless. And then you've got the lights on the edges here, red, black, and red, definitely in the Kiss colors. And then you've got this here. So here it is the America's #1 gold record award winning group of all time. So there we go. Then this has also a lenticular packaging for the cover, and then this nicely sits in this box. So if you don't want to keep everything in the bag, the palette would look just nicely in the box on its own on a table. I'll just pop this back in and then wait till you see the color story. Then you have this cool little plastic insert. At least they made it kind of collectible to keep your little insert there. Kiss and little flames. And then on the cover, on the mirror, you have the band, and then you have this gorgeous color story. So now the lights are making it look a teeny bit brighter than it is, but if I go, let's see here, let's take a look at it. Let's see. I go like that. There you go. You get a little bit better, because here you can see how bright that is, but then when you do it like that, you get a little bit more of what it actually looks like. But it is stunning. And like I said, when I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's a really nice color story. But I don't think I have something like that before. And then I saw the swatches and I was like, man, I want this. And again, it's on sale if you just want the palette. So they've got shades like Spaceman, Detroit Rock City, Shook Me, Magic Touch, Dress to Kill. That's the first row. Then we have the Catman, Rock and Roll All Night, Lick It Up, Alive, and Kiss. The Kiss Alive shows were some of their most and albums were some of their most popular, because I haven't had a chance to see them live, but they were apparently back in the day very, very amazing live. They're like between, what is like 75 and 78 now? It's crazy. So then we have the Star Child, Stole Your Love, Shout It Out Loud, Love Gun, and Dynasty for the next row. And then the last row is the Demon, Firehouse, Axe, Love It Loud, and Black Diamond. So there we go. There are the beautiful colors. If you want to look at swatches, I would highly recommend checking out the Glamlite on Instagram and some other people that may have done swatches on this. Now, it doesn't include a blush or a highlighter, and then when you look at Kiss's makeup, it was pretty much black and white, sometimes a little red. The Catman had a little bit more color on his. He had green and the red lips. Yeah, and they all had red lips. So they're keeping in with the color story, even though Catman here has like almost like a little black blush. It's not a blush and highlighter, and that wasn't as big, at least highlighter back in those days. I think they usually used a little white to highlight when they did makeup, so that's fine. So I thought I would go through my Glamlite collection and see if I found something that I thought would go with, and I'm going to use from the icon of Halloween Ghost Face. We're going to use this highlighter here because I like, ooh, there went my plastic. I love to use highlighter. And then the Nightmare on Elm Street. I do have the Garfield blushes and the blushes from the Halloween collection as well, but I thought this, depending on what I wanted to do, this gave me a few more options. So I thought I would add that, but stick with Glamlite. So I thought we're going to play with an eye look. We will do, yeah, and then I'll go do my base, and then we can finish up with the lips and the mascara and everything else. So I'm just going to put a few of these things away. Alrighty, so we do have two different eye primers here. Again, like I was saying, we have the black and the white. What kind of color story do we want to do it today? It's very rainy and murky out today. My market I was going to go to got canceled. It's the one that has all the yummy Halloween vegan food they usually have there. So I might go tomorrow if it opened again. It was supposed to be Saturday, Sunday, and then Saturday was supposed to be high winds, so they canceled it. Now I don't see high winds, so I'm thinking that didn't happen. So they might have canceled for nothing, but it might be on tomorrow. Alrighty, so looking at the color story here, we do have color stories by row. So the first row is blue. The white here looks like it may be a fancy shade. So it does have some reflect in there. It's not a blue reflect. So anyways, first row is more blue. We've got more green. We've got more purple. And then we've got the red to black. I am wearing black today, but I think I might leave a more intense look for maybe tomorrow's eye look. So let's play. You know I want to play with the greens, but let's play with the blues. We're going to play with that top row today. I think that's what we're going to do. And then I think for the primer, if we use the white for the inner eye, I think we could get away with using the black primer. So let's try that. And then we can leave the white primer maybe tomorrow. Nope, we're going to change our mind and we're going to go and use the white primer today. I know I have a white primer open, but I want to play with this one. I think the one I have open might be old too, so there we go. There is that. All right, so we're going to just pop a little bit on our hand here and see the consistency. Whoops, oh, I might have grabbed a bit much, but there we go. It's nice, bright white. It does have a little bit of a smell though. Almost kind of bluish, so that means it doesn't smell bad. It's to me. All right, I'm just going to take this little brush here because I forgot to bring my one I usually use for eye primer, but that's all right. We'll use this one. Okay, it feels nice on the eye, but like a little goes a long way. So I think if you want to do a really big eye look, or use this as a face base if you want to play with this to do a complete kiss look. I think because, ooh, this goes on quite nicely actually. So there we go. So we decided we're going to use that to top a row today. Hopefully we'll do a second look. If we don't do a second look in this video, we will definitely do a second look video. So we'll see how time goes tomorrow. Alrighty, and there's no eyeliner in this one, so I'm going to use the shadows to wing out, I think. So we are going to go into the darkest shade, and that is a Dress to Kill. And these all have fun little embossments. So we have like kiss spelled here. We've got like guitars, the star. Use the star emblem a lot, lightning bolts. Yeah, this is really, really cute. I really like the Glamlite quality a lot, so I have high hopes for this. So I'm going to, since this is a pokey brush, I'm just going to go along the side carefully. And I think we want to Just going to use this little brush just to kind of shape out where I think I want it to go today. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Alrighty, so now I can take a real brush and grab some color. There is, even with the soft brush, a teeny bit of kick up, so I think it might have been a good idea doing base last. And the swatches on the website, they were kind of showing what colors looked like with the base and without the base. And it definitely looked like this base should be sticky and give you lots of color, and that seemed to be a true story. The edge ends up, because I forgot to bring tape, but the end ends up being not too sharp. I can always, when I go to do my base, quickly use a sponge to straighten out the edge there. We've got Dress to Kill placed. All right, so the next shade we're going to go into, so there's 3 shimmers on that row and 4 shimmers and only 2 mattes. So the other matte is the one that shook me all night long, apparently. We're going to go, I'm going to use the same brush. It has a nice lightning bolt in it. Oh, that's a nice blue. It's like a pair of denim that are starting to fade out, just starting their fading out phase. Ooh, I like that color. That's really pretty. Definitely could do a 4-look video if I wanted to stretch this out, because it's got a green row, purple row, and a red and black row. I could do a row, a look with each row. That could be something too. I'm not going to do right to the inner corner because I don't have a lighter blue, and I want to use that white as the shimmer on the inside. So I don't want to have it blue with sparkle. I actually want it to be white, the sparkly white. So we're going to do that. Nice. All right, so for the bottom, I'm going to use the same color Shock Me here that I've been using for the majority. Okay, so I might, oh, I got a little crease there, so I need to pat that in. So I'm going to go back into the Dress to Kill. Nice. Okay, so let's do for the shimmer. So for the kind of like the outer edge there, we're going to go into the darkest shimmer in the blue, and that is Magic Touch. So we're going to go into there. Oh, hey, there's 2 E's. All right, so then we're going to go into Magic Touch. Oh, I didn't bring a spray. Well, let's see. If I remember right, Glamlite's one doesn't need a spray, if I remember right. So let's try and see what we got. They are usually just normal shimmers, which again, there is nothing wrong with it. I'm a big fan of normal, smooth shimmers. They all don't have to be multi-chromey craziness. If I want that, then I can use my St. Angel Sinners, my Sugar Drizzle Polish. If I want a beautiful, smooth shimmer, these are really nice. Oh, this one also had a guitar emblem in there. Yeah, this is really nice. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other eye, and it's going to start right away with the finger. For my neck, for the second look, either this video or a separate video, I will try and remember to bring spray to see if it makes a difference, but it needs to be nice and plus on old lady eyes, sometimes the just light normal shimmer doesn't make your eyes look crinkly. or at least by the end of the day, crinkly. Sometimes it just, I look and be like, so beautiful. I'm so excited. And by the end of the day, it's like, yeah, old lady eyes. It'll still look good, but just so you can see the kind of the more crinkle in your eyes. Alrighty, then we're gonna go into the shade called Detroit Rock City. So that is the lighter one. So it's kind of like this shimmer goes with this blue, this goes with this one. And this would be great inner corner for every single one. That just seems to be the theme we've got here for the most part. You'll have a shimmer that matches perfectly with your matte, and then you either have another shimmer or you have a slightly different matte that you could use that will still kind of go with. So this is really nicely laid out. This one has Saturn in it. Yeah, see, there you can really see. This is a really nice shimmer. So now for the inner corner, we are going to be using a spaceman. Pretty. Well, maybe it does have a little bit of a blue reflect in there. It was hard to tell on my hand, and I thought maybe it was pink, but no, I think it is a light blue reflect in there. Okay, so I'm going to go do my base. I'm just clean up just a smidge right there. And we can play with the rest of the makeup. All right, we'll be right back. So our base is on, we're pretty put together, and now it's on for final touches. Before we get on to the mascara and the lips, let's play with a couple other Glamlite things while we're here. So we're going to start with the Nightmare on Elm Street. So we've got these 3 shades here. And this one is like so. Now the middle one is like so. And the last one, did I put that in the right order? Yes. So there we go. I don't think I feel super bright today, so I think I'm going to go with that one there. So we're just going to take a little bit on one of my favorite brushes. This is the Contour Queen, and this is one from Beauty Bay, I believe. And then we're just going to tap that out here a little bit, so we're not too insane today. And then, because these are very pigmented blushes. I mean, you know, I like a blush, so if it's a little bit much, I'm not going to really complain. Other people may, but I will not. Okay, there we go. Then for highlighter, we are going to use, because we got such a white inside, we're going to use the lighter of the two. The one has the ghost face is the more white one, and then the one that has the knife in there is a little bit more champagne-y. I think I'm feeling like a little bit more bright. I'm going to use my Juvia's Place highlighter brush. 2 highlighter brushes for them. Like them. All right, there we go. We got our shimmer on. So pretty. Alrighty, so last up is going to be the mascaras and the lipstick. So let's play with mascara first. So what I was thinking is, why don't we try the white and put it a little bit closer to the shimmery part, and then just to see how this works, and then we will use the regular black. And this is a nice thick component. There we go. You can see it on the end that we've got some white there. So let's just see. I mean, unless you're super, super redhead or pale and have super pale lashes, I think white is probably the hardest one to show on your lashes, but I am actually, look at that, I'm actually seeing some. So maybe just for shits and giggles, we're gonna put it on our whole eye, and then we'll just put black over top. I just want to really see. I'm getting a good amount of white on here, and I think I am. I may be semi-impressed with this mascara. A little bit goop on the end, so we'll just... Oh, there we go. Wow, it actually does show white on there. Nice. All right, so now we go with the black one. I'm just going to test that out, and I think that kind of works. Look at that. So I'm just going to do on the outer edge, we're going to go into the black one here. So that's a, yeah, it looks like it'll be the same type of one. Alrighty, there we go. Again, I don't have that many lashes, so I mean, it is what it is. I did use a little bit of the blue liner that I had from Makeup Geek. It did match perfectly, actually. Alrighty, so these, oh, let's get these closed properly, are a win, I think. Like, again, unless I really want to spend a lot of time building it up, my little lashes, that's normally what I'm going to get. But I like the brush. I like how it went on. Didn't make me poke myself in the eye, so that's always a win. So now we're going to go to the lipsticks. Now, I'm not sure if, oh, did it have a number? Yes. Or name. I think, or did it? No, I don't know if this lipstick has a name. At least it's not on there. Didn't look on the box. You just look it up, so I guess maybe that's it. So we've got the lipstick, and then we've got this lip liner here. This is one that you sharpen yourself. It only has a little bit of an edge, but hopefully that's going to be enough. I have to find, I wish somebody could let me know which one works. I tried the Charlotte Tilbury ones, tried cheaper ones. I cannot find a good lipstick sharpener. I bought one by Duo, Quo, something like that from a drugstore. It's not too bad. It's not one of the worst ones I've had, but it isn't the greatest either. It always seems to chop everything up. So I need to find a really good sharpener for lipstick, or for lip liners. Oh, that's a really nice shade. There isn't too many reds that I don't like. If they're super orangey, not so much, but other than that, I'm pretty good with reds. Yeah, it's not too dry. It's not too emolliently either, so that's good. So it won't wear away. It shouldn't wear away too quickly. Besides aligning your lips and stopping bleeding, especially if you've got older lips, sometimes these aligners are always really good that if your lipstick wears away, that you still have some color underneath, and a good lip liner will do that. So there we go. So that's why I almost always fill it in, unless I'm doing like a darker edge or to a different lipstick inside. Right, and then there is that red. Doesn't smell really like anything, so that's good. Is there... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, does it have anything in there? It does say Kiss on the Bullet. And it's not too big, not too small. So you definitely, if you like a red and you like this collection, you'd probably use this up in decent time, so it wouldn't go bad or anything. I did exfoliate my lips, but they're still been a bit dry. Ooh. Has a little bit like a satiny feel to it. It didn't look like it. It looked like super matte, but it does feel like it has some nice give to it. I think that's good. So there we go with look 1 from the Kiss collection of Glamlite. We're definitely doing a second look. So on to the second look. So here we are for look 2. I did myself a white base. I use the Dark Asteroid Pretty Ghostly Foundation and Lightning Potion. I got this in the Goth box that I bought last year. And I couldn't find a star stencil to save my life. So I tried cutting one out and it looked fine, but then trying to place it on my eye, it's a little weird. But we're just doing this for fun. So I may try and fix the shape a little bit or just try not to stretch my eyes out as I do this. So I thought we are going to use the black primer today to start on the eye there. And then we will go in to using for this eye, we will set it using the black shadow that's in the palette here. Forgot to grab that. So the shade that is Black Diamond, I thought we could use that, and then we can test this black out by using that to set it. And then we will do another eye look on the thing, use the same lipstick. I'm not sure if I'm going to use blush or not, but I might use some highlighter. So let's start with this. Again, I am not a special effects or, you know, really super artistic person when it comes to this stuff. I'm good at buying art, not so much creating it, but I thought we were going to have fun with this anyways. And then of course we're going to get our new Kiss mirror, and there we go. So let's, oh, I was just going to automatically go on, and then I am going to go over the brow and then try to not get the edges too much. I got a little bit there. So I used just a little bit of black eyeliner to kind of try and draw it out. See, if I kind of go like that, it's not so bad. But let's just start where I have, I need a little bit more. Let's start where I have the lines. And like I said, if I want to extend them out or something, I might do that. But let's kind of see where we are first. Whoops. And then we're going to take a little bit of that. Because that white one was really good. The eye look from the first look lasted all day into the evening. I was quite impressed. I might have to use a smaller brush to get into the edges, I think. So I decided, since I'm using mostly black, to use some brushes here that are already dirty. I'm just gonna clean this one off a little bit. It has a little bit of shimmer on there. And see if I can get around the edge bit here. Yeah, it's already got a bit wonky, but it's all right. We're just having a little fun with this. I might stretch this side out a little bit longer. Maybe I'm doing Texas. All right, let's leave it at that for now. So we've got some primer on there. Now let's go grab some of our shadow and see if we can resurrect this. Or this might just be a great big outtake. All right, let's try that one. Oh, I think I've got a better shape here. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a little bit better. So I think I can live with that like that. So it's definitely better. Yeah, I'm going to go get that eyeliner again just so I can straighten out the edges. I think that will work better. So I'll be back in a sec. The lights definitely doesn't make it look as opaque as it does when I'm away from the lights. But I'm going to try and make it as dark as possible so that it looks dark to you as well. Okay, yeah, I think that is good. I will quickly really lower the light so you can see what I'm seeing. See, there you go. It is definitely way more opaque as soon as you have the lights. Oh, white makes your teeth look yellow. As soon as you raise the lights, it doesn't look as opaque, but it is opaque as you can tell. So there we go. So we've got our star. Better than where it started, so you got to give me that. Alrighty, so now we're going to do the other eye. I think because we are going to do, so we did the top row in all blues and just did a normal look for going out, and now we're going to play here. So I think I'm going to try and do a red look with the other eye, maybe red and purple. Maybe that's what I might do, because I don't think I want to do black there. So maybe I'll do this dark purple, which is called Dynasty. And then I will then go into Love It Loud, and then go into the Demon and see how that looks. And then I'm going to use the white primer again, or yeah, because I just have foundation on my eye. I might, because I'm not going to wear this all day, I might do a third look because I'm going out for dinner, and I might just show the look. I don't think I'm going to film it, but I will just show what it looks like when I'm done. Alrighty, and I'm going to use the greens. Color me shocked, hey? Okay, let's grab, oh, here we go. The white brush from yesterday. Yeah, I definitely have to wash my brushes today. So I'm just going to do a little bit, like I said, I just had the white foundation on my eye there, so just a little extra stick. Yeah, I could have gone more opaque with that one as well, but I really did want to test out the eyeshadow, and it did really well. And I've slightly worn away the lightning bolt, but it's still a lot of color left in the pan, so that is good. Alrighty, so like I said, we are going to start with the darkest purple shade called Dynasty, and then I'm just going to do a rounded look for that one, I think. Ooh, this is a very nice. I might tap it on my hand a little bit, because I definitely don't want to wreck my base. I do like this foundation, actually. It's not bad. And then I'm using the kimchi powder that I still had a little bit left in my thing. I've just been using it kind of in between. It is not my favorite powder. I figured it out how to work, but it is so bright that it worked really well with this foundation. And normally don't bring it super high, but I think I'm going to, because this being so big, I will bring my purple up a little bit higher than I normally would. And then we said we were going to go into the shade Love It Loud. We do love our music loud. Alrighty. So this one's kind of a burgundy-ish, so I think it'll be a good in between the purple and the bright red. Of course, we are going to want to use some shimmer. And then we're going to go into the shade called Demon, which is the red shade. Let's take this brush. Oh, I like this red. It really goes. Oh, again, I'll lower the lights again afterwards because it looks really nice blending into the purple, but it looks, the bright lights make it look not a little bit patchy, but it's not. Okay, so for the shimmer, we're going to use the one that is called Firehouse, which is the brighter of the reds there. I did bring spray, but I'm going to start, no, I'm going to use a brush. I thought maybe finger, but it might not go in there great enough. So let's go into Firehouse. Ooh, I really like that. That is super pretty. I might put a purple shimmer in as well. Feeling like the side should be shinier. Oh, pretty. Let's add, we are going to add a purple shimmer. Let's do the darkest one, and that one is called a Love Gun. So let's use Love Gun. I'm going to right away use a finger. Oh, that is very pretty. It really is super, super pretty. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit on a brush. There we go. And then for the inner corner, because that white seemed to have a little bit of a blue in there and the other purple isn't light enough, I'm going to go into the white one from the Ghost Face Killer, and I'm going to stick that into my inner corner. So I'm going to decide, I might want to do an eyeliner on that eye. Yeah, I'm going to get a liquid liner. All right, this is the one from ZZ. It's a red one. Kind of frayed the edge on it, so if I wreck it today, that is okay. And plus, it's been open for a while. It's a very burgundy red. Let's play with mascara. So we've got the black one. Then we're going to do a red lip. I think we're going to need lashes today. So I think I'm going to go grab some lashes. So I will be back once I have lashes, and then we can do lips together. Okay, lashes on. And now last but not least, let's play again with this lip kit. So this lip liner is really good. As I thought it would happen yesterday, because I was eating, because I was having brunch, the lipstick came off, but the liner was still on, and I was just able to reapply some lipstick after. So I thought that was really good. So this is a very good formula. because I was like reaching for my lipstick. My friend's like, no, your lips are still really red. It looks good. And then I looked and I'm like, holy crap. But it was definitely the lip liner. Oh, this white makeup though makes your teeth look really yellow. I guess unless your teeth are whiter than the mascara. And alas, when you get older, that's usually not the case. So back to this one here. And there we go. There is our Kiss-inspired look using the Kiss collection. So as I said, I'm going to have one special look at one more look that I've done, and then we will have a final thought. So there we go. What do you think? Did I do okay for somebody who's not like artistic? Oh, and I did want to say we should do it one more time with the light slower, so that way you can see that it's darker. Okay, so on to the bonus look. And here we are with our bonus look. So this is the look using the second row. I used every shade. I used this in the outer corner, this in the middle, and then this in the front part. And then I use this as shimmer on that side and this one right to there. And then I use a little bit again of this just for the inner corner for a little bit of a bright. So there is our look. Using this palette. And on to final thoughts. Well, I hope you liked that bonus look, and let's have a quick recap of the collection. So we have the Kiss palette that came in this nice little box with the lenticular cover, the beautiful plastic that you'd want to keep, and this great color story. So we ended up using the top row, the green row, and a mix of these two rows. So we did get a good play with this palette. Also included, of course, was the fantastic mirror, like so. We have the mascaras, the lip kit, the eye primers, which are really, really good. And of course, where am I going to store it all in? My beautiful Kiss bag. So that's it for me. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends and try to make a star on our face together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.